Hey everybody, The Real Deal here. I've got 3 really cool Amiibo to open up for you here, as you can see. I've been bitten by the Amiibo bug a little bit. Might be a big problem for my wallet. I opened up the Retro 3-pack that I got at GameStop a few weeks ago, so you should go check out that video too. And it made me realize just how cool these things are. So I've started picking up a few here or there. I'm not going to go too crazy, but I thought these were pretty cool when I was looking at what Amiibo are out there, so I wanted to show these to you. So I've got the 2 8-bit Mario Amiibos. You've got the classic color and then the modern color there, and then I picked up the Japanese import version of Rob the robot, or as he's called in Japan, Robot. I guess he's not called Rob over there. And I picked him up because he's got different coloring. He's got the Famicom coloring as opposed to the US gray coloring that's on the US version. So, and as you can see, they're all the Japanese versions. I got these in the Japanese packaging because I'm just going to open them up, and other than the packaging, the US and Japanese versions are exactly the same. They're compatible, they do exactly the same thing in exactly the same games, so they were cheaper than the US ones, so what the heck, why am I going to spend more money for the exact same thing? I don't really care about the packaging because, again, I'm just going to rip them open, so whatever, and once they're open, nobody will know the difference. So I'll show you the back here. We'll open this one first. The back is all in Japanese, but otherwise it's exactly the same. It just tells you, hey, this is cool, it works in your games, it unlocks stuff, there you go. So that's that. So let's take a look at this. I think these are cool because I just really like this 8-bit style. I'm definitely a fan of the retro games. I had an NES when I was a kid. That's one of the first systems I had. I have a great fondness for those old Nintendo games. I still do. I still play a lot of them. I have a lot of them on the Virtual Console, on the Wii U. So, you just popped right out of there. So, and there you go. This is really cool. This is in celebration of the 30th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers, which, by the way, makes me feel super old. And, of course, it's got good old Jumpman there, or Mario, in his iconic jumping pose from Super Mario Brothers, and it's got them all pixelated. I think this is really neat looking. This is a big, heavy hunk of plastic. I love that he's comes on a pipe base, and I know this unlocks stuff in Mario Maker, and I'm sure there's other games it does too. So, and I just think it looks really cool. And you know, I couldn't decide on getting the classic color or the modern color, so of course I got both. So I just think this is one of the nicer Amiibos that are out there. I think all the Amiibos are pretty nice. I held off getting them for a while because I was really afraid of getting sucked in and spending all my money on them, and I'm trying not to let that happen, but they're really cool. There are some other ones I definitely want to get. I want to pick up the Mega Man one. I want to get Shovel Knight. And of course, I'll probably want to get Mario and Bowser and all the other classic characters. So we'll see. Stay tuned to my channel. Every week you're going to see a new video of me saying, well, I got a few more Amiibo, guys. So stay tuned. I'll put them in a playlist so you can check them all out as I slowly drain my wallet and buy all these Amiibo figures. So this is the modern color, of course, if you hadn't figured that out yet. You know, I don't know which one I like better. It might be partial to the modern color just because it's the more iconic Mario look. Everybody knows him with the blue overalls and everything and the red shirt and all that. But I don't know. I think they're both really cool. I just think they're both awesome. They're cool variants on the Amiibo there. So I love it. I love good old 8-bit Mario. I think this is a really nice figure. It's cool. I wish they would do more like this. I hope they don't do more like this because then I really will buy all of them. But I think this would be a cool thing to see to do. I'd love like a retro Link or, you know, something like that. It would be really neat. So there you go. So maybe retro Link holding up the Triforce or something like that. So cool. Let's rip open Rob here and check him out. Or just generic robot, as the Japanese call him apparently. What does he come? No, just paperwork inside. It's all in Japanese. Couldn't read it anyway. So So there you go. There's the Rob Amiibo. Pretty much, I think, functions, again, like I was saying before, functions exactly the same way as the US Rob, but he's got his cool Famicom red coloring there, which I actually think I'm a little partial to, rather than just the plain old gray US version. So I actually had one of these when I was a kid with my original Nintendo Entertainment System. It was pretty useless. It didn't really do much. It didn't make the game any more fun. It made it more laborious. You could just take the second controller of the NES and push the buttons and do exactly what the robot was doing, which made it way easier. But I love this design. It definitely brings back some fond memories. And you can see there, it says Family Computer Robot, which of course the Famicom is the family computer. That's what it was called in Japan. So there you go. It wasn't the Nintendo Entertainment System as we know it here in the US. So there you go. These are some really cool Amiibo. I wanted to show them to you guys. I think these are awesome. I'm very happy to add these to my collection. Like I said, I have more Amiibo videos up and other unboxings too. So check those out. Look for the playlist. I'll put an Amiibo playlist together. Like, subscribe, share. Check out my eBay page too, and my website, therealdealunbox.com. Thank you so much for watching. Keep on collecting.